Hey, what is up? It is Sunday mid-morning, and like I promised, we're gonna do a wreath today, but this time around, we're going to be playing with faux succulents, again, from the Dollar Tree. So, welcome back to my channel, Fixing It Up with Sandra, and in case you're new here, I am Sandra. So, yeah, we're gonna be doing a succulent wreath. If you caught my live this morning, then you know that we are playing around with this wreath frame right here. And I decided to make my own sign for this project using a piece of wood that I got in a package, which I will show you, from the Dollar Tree. And I do have to say I'm cheating because I have a Cricut, and I'm gonna show you how I make my sign, just in case you have a Cricut of your own, and because I know a lot of people do that aren't using them. So we're gonna do a little sign right here, and let's get started. All right, guys, so I've got kind of everything set up for the most part. I do want to show you a couple of things, because I know, like I said, I've said before that I hate when I watch videos and everything's like already prepped and it looks so perfect and ready to go. This is what I've prepped so far. Now, you can get these little succulents at the Dollar Tree. They come like this. All I've done was pull them out, and they had a little bit of a stem. Some of them had the thicker stem like this, easily removable. But yeah, they had little stems, and I just clipped them off, circled them around my little wreath frame right here. And I was lucky enough to have gotten just the perfect amount. We will be making a little bow right here. So I have some cute green burlap style ribbon. Got some wire to work with our ribbon. And the fun part is that I have never shown, we're gonna make our own sign. And like I said, I do have a Cricut. I just wanna be very clear about that. And so I went on, again, this is gonna be for those who have it. I went on to the Cricut Design Space site and just typed in welcome. That W looks a little funny or a little too spaced out. And then just downloaded or uploaded, whatever you want to call it, a couple of cute little succulents. I had to do them in a little section because these are green, these are brown. My sign is black, or the welcome is black. Because this is already like a natural color, we're just going to go ahead and leave our little wooden sign a natural color. We're not going to do anything with it. And just so you know, this is what this is. These are little wood planks that I got from the Dollar Tree. They are hard to find. I've only seen them once. I should have got a couple, but for this project, I'm actually going to sit down. This is my sign. All right, let's get started. I almost prepped and did the sign by myself without doing it on camera, but I wanted to show you how I do it. So it's already been designed on Design Space. Now it's been what you call weeded, meaning I pulled all of the excess vinyl from around the edge, pulled all the little excess vinyl that was in this little cut area. So now it's just time to go ahead and transfer it onto our board. So this is what they call transfer tape, and it's just sticky tape. So we're gonna do this. Because I don't like how spaced away or how far away that W is, and I didn't edit it in the design space, we're not gonna include that when we do this right here. So we're just gonna do this. I have my ruler. Just gonna make sure that we've got this adhered onto our transfer tape. I will be doing some more videos with my Cricut because I love using it. I am far from any kind of professional, I'll be very honest with you. But I love it and I'm not afraid to use it. So I'm gonna go ahead and go right there. I'm just showing you, for those who have like, is it worth it? Should I get one? I wanna show you how easy it is to do a sign. All right. I was trying to go a little fast, but we're gonna slow it down a notch. There we go. All right. Now we're gonna get my W. There is a little gadget that comes with Cricut to do what I'm doing instead of using a ruler. It's just over there. I don't want to get up. So, all right. Okay, like it right about there. That makes me happy. Bam, we got a welcome sign. Love it. So now we're gonna add, so I'm gonna go ahead and just, you can normally reuse that. I'm not, so I'm actually gonna use a little bit of this transfer tape. Now we're gonna add our succulents to this sign. I'm hoping you guys see this and go, I can make that with my Cricut or a Cricut, and I don't have one. I should get one, because yes, you should. Although this is very easy to do, as you can see, I tend to buy my signs, but you can do it like this. All right, so now I'm trying to just find a little spot for my little first succulent plant. Got my first little pot. Now, I may have gotten it too close to the edge. No. This might go over the W, but that's okay. I'm gonna grab that little tool just because it's so much easier to work with. All right, y'all. This is the little gadget that is like the little scrapey tool. Okay. And yes, this is gonna kind of go over my W, but I don't care. Where are my other little pots? Okay. It looks cute. Alrighty. So you can see just how cool this is. You can make your very own signs. Usually I'm in too much of a rush that I obviously buy signs, and some signs, they're just so cute already made, especially if you're only spending $1. All right. Oh, I crumpled that up. Get another little piece. And we're gonna do our other little sign, or our other little succulent. And I'm not even sure if I'm gonna do all of these. I just thought these would be cute to add on here. And if you have I almost said succulent. If you have a Cricut and you're just like, I'm not even sure how to use it or anything like that, I find as many people out there that there are when it comes to showing you how to do this stuff, Cricut Maker, hands down, is somebody who I really enjoy, that is very knowledgeable, and I would almost say, quote unquote, a professional at this. And it's really good advice, and techniques and all of that good stuff. So if you're thinking about it and you're like, I just don't know who to go to watch, that's who I would go to. Okay, so I do have one little succulent left, just so I don't have these two on separate pieces of paper. I'm just gonna move this little pot in case I decide to use it over to here. And we may or may not transfer this onto our wood. Well, oh no. Okay, so there it is. But I don't know if I'm gonna use that yet. So I'm just gonna kind of toss all this to the side. Bam. Let's get started. But isn't this cute? Isn't that so cute? Okay, so this is the fun part. So you can see that I already have, can I move y'all over just a little bit? Okay, so I already have my succulents like this. Kind of like what I do when I go to do the deco mesh or the little add-ons. And we're gonna see how well these stick. I'm super excited. So, all right, let's get started. Basically, you just need hot glue, which I have right here. My glue gun is all nice and warmed up. And we're gonna go ahead and do like nice size gobs of this just because I don't know how this, and because it's on rubber, I might have to go back in with this with E6000 because I have a feeling in my heart that this hot glue is not going to, I mean, for right now it will be, but to really just like hold on to this forever and ever, I think I'm just gonna have to go back with the E6000 once this kind of dries on here. Oh, it's just, I had too much glue on here, so it's still trying to dry. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, just kind of like go around the edging and just to make sure that this is gonna be, I say weatherproof, you know, but when you make a wreath or anything like this, you know, just like anything, if you stick it out in an area where it's gonna get rained on, the sun's gonna be 100% on it for majority of the day, you have to understand that things will break down over time. But I just still want to kind of make this just as, you know, strong and can uphold for the most part. Let's see. This is just taking a little bit longer because I did so much glue. No, it started to tilt all over again. Okay, but in the meantime, I want to go ahead. Even though I did it on the inside, it's a different diameter, so I'm going to kind of see where we're working at. Okay, so that. And that one kind of sticks up. Okay, trying to tuck it into the groove as much as possible. Oh my gosh, perfect. Might scooch these down just a hair. I do have to leave room for my sign. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually going to place my sign right there. No, right there. That's where it seems. No, because I started on that one. So so I'm not left-handed, so this seems kind of odd to me to be on this side, but that's just what we're gonna do. So we're gonna place our blue one right there. Oh, so that takes away a couple of our succulents. All right, what do I have? I don't have two of the same of anything. All right, this one might be used at a later time, but this is where our sign's gonna go. I do have two of the blues, but I just think the blues just bring another added fun to this frame. So I don't want to take it away. So cute. Go ahead and load back up on my glue. I'm gonna double check this one because like I said, oh, almost lost my glue gun. Okay, it's holding up pretty well, but like I said, just go back over it with E6000. That's the one that I use when I really want things to stick. I'm like, that is my jam. It ain't ever coming off. I know Gorilla Glue and all that other stuff works pretty well too, but E6000 is just that's my heart. All right. Trying to cut this little, ooh, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I wonder how many of y'all are really into succulents. I have succulents only because they were gifted to me, and I'm a plant mom. Like, I have lots of plants. I love plants, but I am so unfamiliar with, I almost said raising succulents. Oh my gosh. With having succulents that sometimes I do kill them. And I know succulents are supposed to be the one thing that it's like extremely hard to kill, but my deal is I overwater them because I have a majority of my plants thrive on a lot of water. So I tend to just go across the board and then just spray everything. And then I'm like, crap, I just rotted out my succulent. So this is coming along super fun, nice, all the good stuff. I'm like, wow, I wonder why it took so long to do this. And I think I want to add a little something. I wish I had more things to add to this. Oh, well, we're just going to leave it as is. I'm happy with it for the most part. But because I think I might be keeping this one, I think I may or may not add to it later. So instead of like trying to bring the succulents towards me, kind of like a tilted, like tilting in, I want to make sure that these are standing straight up because that's how they're going to be seen. Like that one kind of tilts in, but that's okay. That's okay. This was super fun and easy and fast. We really didn't have to do too much. I think making the sign took longer than this, or creating it on Design Space. All right. And we have one last succulent. Get that little cutie patootie in there. I got that cutie patootie from a friend of mine. She's a vendor where I work, and she always says it, and I think it's so sweet. All right, and I'm still like, okay, where's the bow gonna go? All right, I think it'll hold on its own. Okay, I didn't make sure that it was gonna hold. Now, I've done this style of bow, which I'm about to do before, but I wanted to show you guys again. So we're gonna take, this is just a random piece of leftover ribbon, so I might trim the bottoms up here in just a minute, but okay. We're gonna cross it over like, you know, like one of those, you know, like breast cancer awareness ribbon, whatnot. So we're gonna cross it over like that. And actually gonna cross it over just a little bit more and make this is gonna turn into our bow. So it's gonna be like that. So see what I'm doing? Okay. And then we're gonna scrunch. I always like to go to the back, scrunch it down. That's our bow. That's how easy that was. Okay, but what we're gonna do, so hold on. There we go. Actually, I wanted to turn the front. Now I'm gonna find that I have this wire right here. I know it doesn't look perfect right now. You're like, that's your bow, but give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give it a couple of twists. And the great thing about this is that I didn't have to cut this material. So if it doesn't work out like, you know, the very first time, you can always go back in and arrange it. So this is my bow. Let me just kind of pull this wire to the back. How cute is that? Super easy to make that bow. All right, now, like I said, I'm still deciding where to put this. Sorry for the pause. I was like, where am I gonna put this? All right, let me just twist this, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut this wire down because I'm gonna end up gluing my bow on, if anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that down, just get that out of the way. All right. And I'm not done yet. I haven't cut the little tails yet because I'm still, in my mind, working with this. Okay. So the reason why I'm placing it there is I think that that will break up the two yellows together. That's how my mind is working right now. Okay, I'm still playing around. I know you guys do this too. You're like, where does this go? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and glue our sign on. Let me just check to make sure that all of my succulents are pretty much adhered. Okay, perfect. Because, okay, now I gotta see where this actually touches the frame. Because I know that not all of this whole sign is going to be touching. Okay. So that part right there. Okay. Perfect. All right, I got that. Let's reload the glue gun. And I don't think I can do it one-handed. Absolutely not. It's not happening. All right, now we're gonna ever so gently kind of make sure first, kind of bring that up just a hair. I said a hair and I moved it up like an inch. Right. Kind of get a little bit of glue underneath here where this area touches. And I always like to get a view like this. Sorry, I always like to get a view like this because like when I'm working, if even when you're looking down on it, to me, it's completely different when you bring it back up. So that's what I'm doing when I do that. It's always good. Look it. Okay, so I actually really like the sign. I'm good. No, I'm just kidding. It's fixable. See, I got too excited. No worries. I'm gonna fix it. There we go. And actually I'm gonna add a bit more glue right there. Just to say I'm sorry for moving you too fast. All right, let's actually give it the time that it needs. And while we're doing that, let's figure out where this bow's gonna go. I really do think I want it there. Like in between the two succulents. Trying to get a bird's eye look down on it without having to move it just yet. Boy, I'm telling you, you never thought a bow would throw you off like this. I'm actually gonna hold this in place for the most part. What do y'all think? Oh. Shut up. I just figured out. Okay. Okay. I just figured out what I want to do with this bow. Maybe stick it. That's a little too big. All right. Plan M. Okay. I actually think I'm dying for a bow. That's why. But I think I can go ahead and do a tiny little bow right there. Okay, that's happening. We're gonna go, ooh, this is cute. This is a cute ribbon. All right, y'all. This is what happens. This is real life. So I have this super cute, I'm gonna call it burlap. It's like a burlap ribbon. I got this from Michael's, again, on sale. It's this cute, like burlappy kind of ribbon with polka dots. Okay, that jazzes up this sign. Okay, so we're gonna go a little bit smaller when it comes to the bow. Perfect. Sold. That's what's happening. So what I did is that I took, okay, so I took it like this, still the ribbon shape, see, so ribbon shape, and then we're just gonna bring this back piece down to the center. Do you see that? That is how we end up with our little bow. Okay, now, what should we put in the center of this bow? Because I don't really want to do that wire. I'm sure I have some kind of like a white dot. So I'm gonna take now, so where that cross is right there. First of all, I'm gonna glue those two pieces together. Just do a little super tiny pinch of glue, okay? So now it's there, all right? So now I'm gonna go ahead and do a little pinch of glue right back here. A little tiny dot. I'm gonna bring this down to right there, Make sure for the most part so this is what you've got going, okay? What you got going on. This is gonna be the front, okay? And let me look for a little dot. I have an incredible sticker collection that I don't even know if I can say that I'm proud of, but I have it. Looking for something white. All right, let me find something white in my sticker box and let me be right back. Okay, so I found a little pearl that I popped off of one of these. It's ever so tiny. And the only reason why I'm doing this little tiny pearl half is to break up. So that's how I did it. See that? To kind of break, give this whole like little thing a break. Some people will be like, I would have done the welcome white or whatever. It's on a light board. That is why this is that color. I could have done it green. I could have done it blue. I just went ahead and did black. And then my little pots are brown. And then of course my plants are green. We're going to do a little bit of this burlappy kind of ribbon because I am going to add this to hang it. So that's why I kind of wanted to like tie these in together. But I love a lot of color. So I just did a little dab. Okay, right there. Now, I'm gonna ever so gently place that like that and see if I can wind possibly. So I'm gonna do it. This is the way I'm gonna do it, right? Like this, winding it through as gently as, oh, I have a little hooky thing. Gently as possible without breaking this. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm just gonna pull the one side all the way through. So this is, oh gosh. I love it. I didn't know what we were going to end up with, but I love it. Super, super cute. Let's give it a good tie. We're going to double knot this maybe. Okay, let me cut the ends off. What I'm going to do just to ensure that this doesn't come undone, do a little bit of glue, just kind of spread it out on the top. Just kind of holds it in so you know that this is not going to come undone. I love it. I'm always just like, let me, you know, sit back and admire my work, you know? And the thing is, I hope everybody has this feeling when they get done doing a project that they're just like, shut up, this is so cute. Now, if you really want to get into it, which I just might, I always say that I'm going to go back and like, you know, attack a project again, you know? But you can kind of go back through and add more succulents. I do not have enough succulents to do this, like go back around, but I have some at my shop that I use as a display that I might have to go in and grab, and then probably like really double up on this bad boy because it's just so, I would do that one down here. So stinking cute. But dude, how cute is this? Even my little sign with my little succulents. This is just something fun to put out on the front porch. It's very summer, springy, whatever you want to call it. My succulents grow all year long. I'm sure yours do too. But what do you guys think? And again, this is something like if a kid's like, hey, you know what? Like I really want to make something. I'm kind of stuck. I know my mom likes succulents. Do this. Even, again, you can get stickers at the dollar store. I'm like, let me pull out my my bag of stickers. Yeah, I have all kinds of stickers that I get from the dollar store. Y'all get it. Y'all know. You don't need a Cricut to do this. You guys can get these little wood planks, and even if you can't find these wood planks, you guys can get all kinds of other stuff. Do a little welcome sign. Great Mother's Day gift. Love this for all of those moms who loves the succulents. This is perfect. I think this is adorable. But that is it. Let's bring this camera up and let's reminisce about what we just did. And let me thank y'all again for watching, because I love being able to share this guys with you. I love being able to share this kind of stuff with you guys. And again, if you wanted to make this kind of a bow, if you plan better, then you can do this kind of a bow. But that is our welcome succulent wreath tutorial in a nutshell. So thank you guys for watching. Of course, if you have any questions about this or any kind of questions about Cricut, I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. But I think it's a great thing to get if you haven't already got one. But yeah, dollar store succulent wreath. Super in love. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure that you guys give it a thumbs up, because that lets me know, like I've said time and time before, what you guys want to see. That's why you're going to get some wreath tutorials, because you guys are liking the wreath tutorials. But I did sneak a bath bomb tutorial in there. But, and if you guys really like my channel, please subscribe, because the subscriptions let me know that I'm doing stuff that you guys like to see. So, other than that, oh, and share with your friends. Tell your friends. Make sure that you're checking out my community, I guess the community forum, because I like to update you guys with just random stuff. And if I see a good sale, I'm going to share it with you guys. So that is today's tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys again in my next video.